Right here, I strongly suggest testing swatches for best results. I've used this color before, but I think every space is different. The lighting's different in every space, and I just like to see it on the wall. A lot of times I will paint poster board size samples and just bring them in so you don't have to actually paint it on the wall. So you can see a larger amount of it. And then trim molding, there's a color Sherwin-Williams Pure White. And then the focal wall, um, the contractor can pick someone to provide that stone, and there's lots of options for that. And then we've talked about flooring, carpet tiles, the doors. I'm gonna go back up right here. I suggest changing out your doors to something that is a brighter modern feel. I love these with the trim on it. And then I love this. It's a combination of some trim work here and a tempered opaque glass. And this one as well. And so I think that those would freshen up your doors and make it feel brighter in both your auditorium and in your foyer. And then you can see chandelier options. I gave you several. Um, the black one that I like is right here. You can click on it. The Sputnik one is right here, but then there's a couple other ones as well. Then for those back fixtures, I suggest, let's go back up here for a second. Well, this is a can light. You can see an inset can light in that mood board. But back here where you have a fixture sticking down, we have put a recessed can. And those are very affordable. So I would suggest doing that so you don't have a fixture sticking down. Ceiling fans, I would suggest a plain white one with no light kit on it. And I don't know if your pastor prefers to have a fan over him. It could be a possibility. Our pastor likes air circulating over his head, but just visually, I mean, if you don't use the fan over the pulpit, then I would nix it. If you do, just keep the same fan. Choir chairs, there's a couple options there. Acrylic pulpits, communion table, pews, there's the fabric swatch. And then, like I said, I gave you several options for the armchairs and the tables for the pulpit seating. All right, let's go down here to the foyer and restroom designs. I have videos for each of these. So option one was, here's an overhead view where you walk in here and you open up the foyer so you have more space, and then also a closet here, and I put a side entrance on it. Then just updating your restrooms, and then a bench here, and then a table here for any kind of like information you have. So that is option A. There is a video that shows you a little bit more of a 3D feel that you can click on right here and go through that. This just gets it a little closer. Okay, option B is what you guys mentioned yesterday with adding a family restroom. I had to move the changing table over here because I believe there's a window here. There's a video that also goes along with this. And then the closet is a front-facing closet here. And then this gets you a closer view. And then here's an option I put together because I wanted to kind of give you a hybrid of what you guys suggested. I don't know if it meets your criteria for sure of all the things you're wanting, but I wanted to throw it out there. And there is a video right here. You can link to watch this one as well. And this one is expanding the women's restroom a little over a foot out further than the men's, and then expanding it this way. The closet is now tucked in the corner. You have a bench here, a bench here, and a bench here, so you have a little more seating, and this is still a pretty decent walkway. I think it's 5.5 feet. And then in here, I've added a double sink and a changing table. You can watch the video to talk through like all the space stuff, but that was just to see if it would keep you from having to spend a lot to move plumbing. So, okay. And then here's mood boards for the foyer and restroom. I suggest the same color. And then here is a warm wood that I would suggest And I think in the videos you'll see those foyer videos, I talk about vinyl wood flooring. And so you can see that in there. And then here's the chandelier I was referring to in the video. I think I put one in that's a black chandelier that would hang down a little bit low in the video, but this one is a ceiling mount. They just didn't have an option on that program for me to put one that looked exactly like this. So there is a black one in the video that hangs too low, but this is a ceiling mount chandelier, so it doesn't hang too low. And I think it would look really amazing with the chandeliers if you do the black ones in the auditorium. If you choose not to do the black ones in the auditorium and you chose the Sputnik or one of the other options that might be a brushed nickel, then I would change lighting fixtures for the foyer as well. So right now I've got black ones suggested for foyer and restrooms just because I think it would tie in well. And then here's an example of a side table mirror, some armchairs if you wanted to do anything like that in the foyer. I think I offer that options like that in option A of the foyer bathroom plan, but it just depends what you guys end up choosing. Here's some style ideas I like for the bathroom. So I really like the white subway tile. I love the black trim mirrors and these globe type fixtures. And I love the wood mixed with those elements. And so obviously yours would be a little different because I suggested a warmer wood color, mainly because of your pews. I wanted you not to have like a dark wood, espresso color wood in your foyer, and then you open up and have this other color. So I suggested a wood of this color. You could do subway tile halfway up the walls. I would paint the remainder of the walls white, which I give a color for that. But subway tile is so cheap. If you get just a plain subway tile from, wherever your contractor finds, but even if you get it at Lowe's and Home Depot, it's very inexpensive. I suggested, since you would do a warm wood on the floor, that you do a gray vanity with a black mirror instead of a dark wood vanity with a black mirror. And then you have a ceiling mount light. I would use this light. It has that same feel as those, and then a similar faucet set to that as well. So that is an idea on the bathroom. And then here are the details that go with it. The foyer, the color, the trim color, foyer lighting. I did mention this in the video. I would add some recessed cans. Obviously, this fixture would just, to me, this would go right inside the entryway, but you would still have some recessed can lights to keep it brighter in that room, but also not hang down. So, okay. Flooring, I talked through that. Furnishing, I gave you some furnishing options based on some of the furnishings I put in the visuals in the videos. And then restrooms, here's the white walls that I would do with the white subway tile. Subway tiles linked there. And there's some options there for vanity faucet, mirror, and ceiling light as well. So anyways, that is how you kind of navigate through that. Again, click on the videos to watch those. And then if you have any questions, let me know. You can send them through video, or you can send me a list, whatever works for you. And then if it's easier to meet in person and talk through it, I can totally do that as well. But anyways, I appreciate you guys' time. I hope this is something that feels the direction you want. If not, just let me know. We can modify. Thanks so much.